Okay, this is weird. I'm getting used to it. It's weird. I feel very lopsided. I am well, first of all, hi, I'm Diane Hochman, and I'm in my usual little work nook. I have a studio downstairs I never go in, but I need to go in there. But I had I'll make true confessions. I tend to buy things for my business. See if anybody else relates. I tend to buy things for my business that I then keep in the boxes or don't use. I got lots of stuff. And recently, a friend was over and they helped me unbox things. I also buy things for other parts of my life that I buy because it feels so euphoric. By the way, do you do this in your business? I do this in life. I do this everywhere. I buy something because it's euphoric and then it sits in the box. I have kitchen appliances. I had a exercise equipment, and I had a standing desk or a desktop for my desk that I bought a couple of years ago. Okay. And now it's on my desk. And this is the first video I'm making standing up because I made a big commitment to standing. And I just don't, the lighting is weird. And I feel weird and I feel like it looks weird on camera, but it is what it is. Hello, Karen. Hello, Delray. So I'm just sitting here going, I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. But it is what it is. I am standing, which is good because my ass needs to stand some more. So, and I have that little guy, which I also bought, because I actually thought the thing that I bought that was downstairs, I thought that it was like a full desk. So, so then when we took it out, it wasn't a desk, it was a desktop for a desk, which works out fine. And then I think, I'm not sure, you never count your chickens before they hatch, but I think I won an electronic one. So we'll see what I do. But so I'm going to take that one down to the studio because that one's kind of cool to be able to, here, let me show you. This one's kind of cool because you can stand it like this. In fact, I could stand in front of you guys with a laptop too. I just got an idea. I could double or triple record. So anyway, had a kind of a rough couple days. I've mentioned a couple times I had a weird reaction to something and landed in bed for a couple days. And so I've been up and at 'em. I bathe, I do stuff, and then I'm tired. I take a nap, and I'm not a napper. And then I get up again, and here I am trying to do some work. So the question of the day is, can you see it? My mentor used to say time and time again, you can't pursue what you can't see, right? If you don't see something right in front of you, you can't go get it. You ever lose your keys and you're looking for your keys and you can't find them because you can't see them? They're right in front of you. A lot of times, whoever you're married to or whoever you live with walks right over and goes, they're right here, but you couldn't see them. So you couldn't grab them because you couldn't see them. Well, it's the same in business. And I just got a rave from a student from one of my email classes. I've been teaching email marketing for years, and email is my very favorite medium for marketing and relationship. Yeah, right, Karen, like a parking spot in New York City. If you can't see it, you can't grab it. Sometimes they're this big, so you really can't see them coming down the block, and then you kind of get past it and you realize there's one there you probably could squeeze your butt into. So you try to get into that thing. I cannot parallel park anymore. I shouldn't say I cannot. I have not parallel parked in many moons. And whenever I go into Brooklyn, I am petrified, especially when I was driving the Lexus. I was petrified of parallel parking. So this student, I've been teaching people about email marketing. I think it is the most fun, the most wonderful way, at least the way I do it, way to market and build relationship and communicate with your folks. And she has been consistently doing it since I taught this latest round of class. And she just had her first letter that 100 people opened the letter. And she said it's been life-changing for her because she stopped trying to be this sales lady. My ponytail's bothering me at this angle. I don't know. I guess when I'm sitting, it feels crooked. I don't know. My eyes feel weird too. Like when I'm down, I feel better. I don't know. She has just been funny and herself and talked about her life and shared what's going on and promoted. And she's getting letters back from people or messages on on Facebook saying how much they love the letter. She has people buying, and clearly her open rates are going up. And this is her first letter that she had 100 people open the letter. Now, first of all, you have to see the possibility of how fun it could be to sit down for 10, 15 minutes, write something, and have all of this connection and engagement with people, and sit down and write something for 10, 15 minutes and get 5, 10, 15, 20 sales or more, depending on the size of the list and what you're doing. But if you had a list of 500 and you made 3, 5 sales, how cool would that be, right? So you have to be able to see that possibility to pursue it. And the reason why most people don't pursue it is because all they can see is what's right in front of them. They see, I wrote a letter and I only have 7 people on my list, and why? It's not worth my time. This doesn't make sense. What they can't see is you get that list up to 500, 1,000 people through consistency, and all of a sudden magic starts happening because you're able to make money without the amount of effort that you were putting in before. So you can't pursue what you can't see. You're not going to stay consistent on that unless you believe that to be true. And most people don't. And that's why most people will take a class, buy something, right? Just like, this desk that I'm finally using. And now that I'm finally using the desk, I'm seeing, boy, I feel an awful lot better when I'm not sitting all day long. Boy, it feels pretty good to just pick it up and stand for a few minutes. Boy, my videos are going to be shorter because I can't sit while I'm talking. It's when I used it that I could see what it could do for me. And now I'm much more motivated to utilize it all of the time. Karen, that's incredible. You're about 400 people on your list. That's absolutely wonderful, exciting. Keep going, because generally speaking, when you get to about 1,000 people, magic happens. And I know that sounds like, oh my gosh, 600 more, but you do this over a period of time, and then it sets you free. It sets you free. So tomorrow night, and I'm not going to put up links and stuff now. I'll send them out. First of all, if you're not on my email list, definitely go to my, over to dianehochman.com and put in your name and email so you get these emails. I don't care if you buy nothing, just watch what I do. I'm always having fun. Last night I was just being super weird. I mean, the whole letter was weird. It was about weird candy. Just having fun, a good time, connecting with people, letting people know what's going on. So tomorrow night, which I will write a letter to let people know what's going on tomorrow night, I'm going to be doing a training at 8:00 Eastern with one of the companies I work with. And I'm going to be showing how quick and easy it is to build capture pages and mini pages, and all different ways to use them. And again, this is one of those things. A lot of people have a tool that can use this, can do this, or if you need one, I can show you how to get one. But they don't use it because they don't see what's possible. They can't see it, so they don't pursue it. Where if somebody really understood how quick and easy it is to slap something up when you're doing something simple. I don't like the complicated stuff. I'm an old school network marketer. I'm a home business mom. Anything that takes hours and hours and hours of time doesn't move me. That's why I got into email. Email takes 10, 15 minutes. Whipping up a page so I can capture people's emails so I can put them on my email list. If it's a good builder, it takes 10, 15 minutes. I have one of those. So I'm going to do a training tomorrow night. And it's one of those things, again, if you can see it, you understand what I'm showing you. It's mind-boggling. You can throw a capture page in front of a video on YouTube if you want. Tell them, hey, go watch this video. I'll give you my insights. And they have to put in their name and email. You want to be capturing emails all day long. And hey, if you want to use text or something else, be my guest. I'm a much bigger fan of email, but I'm not against using whatever it is that people will respond to. I just find that email makes me the most money. So I've stuck with email. I built a text list for a little while. It's not my jam. Maybe it will be, sometimes as somebody who's been around for a long time, I have to sit and look at my own habits and behaviors. Am I not doing something because I'm not used to it, Or am I not doing it because it's not as effective? You have to look in the mirror and get real with yourself. I'll be truthful. I think the reason why I haven't been using text is it costs a bunch of money. And I'm cheap, and if I'm getting results and I don't need it, but if I need it, I'll invest the money. I'm always willing to invest money. I'm also always willing to buy things that I don't use for a little while. So come tomorrow night. If you're on my list, you'll get that link. I think some of you guys know what it is anyway. And start to think about some of the things that maybe you've been taught or learned in classes that you're not pursuing. When I tell people I write a letter, it takes me 10 minutes and I get all these results from it, and I make all this money from it, I'm not lying. It's just that somebody has to sit down and do that work. And if you don't see what it's like, if you can't imagine in your mind what it's like to write a letter and make thousands of dollars, then it's really hard to get yourself to settle in and do this work. But if you can imagine in your mind, I don't know. You're sitting here like in my house. I don't have these fancy backdrops. I don't have a pink office with I watch everybody and they're so busy making it look so fancy, and God bless them and they make a lot of money. I'm just kind of a down home kind of girl. If you were local, I'd have you come in and make a cup of coffee, sit at the kitchen table. So this is kind of like being in my home, being with me, seeing that it's not perfect and that thing has to go downstairs, but I'm not carrying it myself. And my printer's a little messy and I have a bag of paper there, and it is what it is. But if you could if you could imagine, do I look like I'm lying to you? Do I look like I'm trying to get you? I'm not trying to get you. I'm trying to teach you something that changed my life forever. These capture pages and learning how to use them is an integral part of email marketing. So definitely come join me. If you have questions or you want my personal link, a lot of you guys that are watching that I'm seeing right now already have access. But if you're a visitor or you're new to me, definitely go over to dianehochman.com and then you'll get that, or message me if I can help you. If you've been struggling with email, I'm working right now and doing all kinds of skills clinics. Maybe you need to come sit and write with a group instead of sitting by yourself, because that's what it is. It's like, what do I write? What do I say? Well, if you're sitting with a group and you have somebody who can prompt you, it becomes a lot easier to write those letters and get them ready. So I'm going to go make some lunch. Got a lot of stuff going on this afternoon. Hopefully I continue to feel pretty good. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And if I can help you at all, see you soon. And I'm going to put my desk back down because I've stood for my period of standing. All right. See you guys later.